Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is novaasimone and I talk about self-improvement, personal growth, spirituality, authenticity, and a bunch of other random things. Today I'm going to talk about spirituality and religion, so if you want to hear about what I have to say, stick around. So today I wanted to talk about why I'm more spiritual than I am religious. And I feel like I just needed to clear the air on this. So first off, I want to start by saying, yes, I do believe in God, or how I would like to call God, the source, the divine or higher power, or the universe. And I wanted to start off by saying how I feel that I don't believe that Jesus necessarily was the only person connected to the divine. I believe we all have the same type of connection, and the Bible tells us this on many different occasions. In Genesis 1:26, it states, "Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they can rule over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, etc., etc." It don't say etc., etc., we know this. But basically it says God created us in its image. In 1 Corinthians 6:19, Paul indicates intimate connection. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm trying to make sure I get the verses correct. Paul indicates intimate connection to God, stating that, "Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God?" In Galatians 2:20, Paul expresses the intimate relationship and connection to Christ, saying, "I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives within me." With that being said, I do believe Christ lives within all of us. All of us are variations of Christ, which means all of us have God inside of us. God is not outside of us. And these statements clearly indicate how God is in all of us, just as God is in Jesus. And I believe in order to connect with the divine inside of all of us, we have to develop a type of Christ consciousness, which align with the teachings and the qualities that Christ is known for, which is associated with concepts such as universal love, compassion and forgiveness, unity with all creation, living with purpose to uplift humanity, and the direct connection to the divine, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and the oneness with God or the universe. We all have the potential to be like Christ, which is why I believe Christ is in all of us. God is in all of us. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Christianity introduced me to the teachings of Christ, but I was already believing in a higher power, some type of higher powers, before I was introduced into Christianity. I always knew there was a higher power supporting me, guiding me, and protecting me due to all of my life situations and the things I was able to overcome, like rape, kidnapping, beatings, and being a survivor of human trafficking. And when you see me on here pulling tarot cards for myself, it's my way of connecting with my divine intuition. And I use it to guide me throughout this life on my spiritual journey. Because when you're on a spiritual journey, you're basically looking for the meaning, the purpose, and the connection to something higher than yourself. Now, this doesn't always include belief in a deity, but everyone's spiritual path is personal and unique. I am someone who believes in the teachings of multiple deities on my spiritual journey, which is why I can't be tied down to just one religion. And because of this, I do use some religious practices on my spiritual journey. Because believe it or not, religion is often centered around things such as sacred texts, rituals, and moral framework. So I still pray to the gods that I believe are listening to me, to the gods that I think are guiding me, To my ancestors who are rooting for me and who are congratulating me every time I overcome something that they couldn't. I use certain rituals in my daily routine, and I base my moral compass around the teachings of spiritual leaders such as Buddha, Krishna, Christ, and I also believe in the teachings from the deities of ancient Egypt, such as Mayat, the goddess of truth, harmony, and balance, and Ra, the sun god, who I believe had a hand in creation. I believe in the Yoruba tribes and the Orishas. I do believe that they had a hand in the foundation of how everything flows. And I'm also very interested in Jewish mysticism. All of their teachings bring me to a point and belief in multiple gods. And as it said in Genesis, God said, "Let us create mankind in our image," which brings me to believe that there was more than one God who played a hand in the creation of all things. But because religion is so strict and structured with all of its hierarchy, its rules, and its regulations, I prefer to just take some of the teachings and implement them into my life on my journey to self-discovery, personal growth, and inner peace, to understand where my place is in this universe. And as y'all can see, I love to be out in nature because I feel very connected to it. I prefer herbal remedies over Western medicine because I believe that Mother Gaia has everything that we need to heal. And I choose to use herbs and elements from Mother Gaia to enhance my rituals. I'm also someone who believes I have a universe inside of me and that my womb is a portal to allow souls to come through. I believe in collective consciousness, where if we are all vibrating at the same level, believing in the same things, then we can truly create our reality. And that when we personally vibrate at a certain level, we have the ability to create our reality and bring our desires to fruition. Some people would probably call me a pagan. And where I may agree with them, I personally just think I'm a pantheist. And a pantheist is just someone who believes that God is in everything. God is in you. God is in me. God is in the plants, in the sun, in the clouds, and everything that is energy. Because God is source energy, which is why I normally refer to God as source. Call me crazy, call me confused, call me a conspiracy theorist. Call me what you want, but this is my personal journey, and I'm comfortable with where I am, knowing that I'm evolving to something greater, and I'm not being kept in a box due to structured religious beliefs. And I wanted to express this just in case someone else is on the same or similar path, especially if you grew up in religion but you feel like you didn't quite fit in. To be honest, I believe everyone should be on a spiritual journey to personal growth and development. It's a journey to finding oneself and finding the power within you, that higher power, that connection with source. And some of us may need the religious teachings to guide us, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, I woke up basically wanting to share where I am on my journey right now and to give some of you some insight that you may have been looking for. So let me know in the comments what you think about anything I said in this video. If anything resonated with you, your beliefs, or if you want me to talk more about this topic, let me know. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share and subscribe if you haven't already. And also hit that bell button so that you can be notified every time I post, because I don't really have a structured posting schedule. And as always, thank you for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.